everybody, Andrew Garda from the Montclair Local here at Paul Robeson Stadium, where the Mounties will fall to 1-3 with a 26-6 loss. And if you saw my halftime video, you might be like, how did things fall apart that quick? It was 6-6, AG. What happened? Well, said the Mounties need to come out sharp and focused on offense, and that just didn't happen. Center snap exchange problems, one of which resulted in a fumble, which the Jags turned into points, and another one which resulted in the Mounties missing out on an opportunity to score a touchdown off the 1 yard line. And you know, you're able to avoid those two things. Maybe you have a 12-point swing and suddenly this might be a football game, but it just wasn't. The defense did a really good job, and yes, they allowed 283 yards to the Jags, but a lot of that was on two plays: a 98-yard scramble up the sideline and that screen pass that had a blown coverage and a misalignment to start the game. And other than that, the defense did very well. They forced some fumbles. They were able to play well. You know, the offense just still not helping them out. I should say the offense, except for Jordan Diggs. Diggs had 156 yards on 31 carries today and looked about as good as I've ever seen him. I coached him in Pop Warner, and this kid has always been a football player. And today, not only was he making guys miss at the line of scrimmage, he was making guys miss in the open field, which is a little bit something I haven't seen as much from him. But aside from Diggs, this offense, just too many problems. Guys not running the routes they're supposed to. Fumbled snap exchanges. And now the Mounties have to figure out a way to do something different, to find a way to change this before the game against Columbia next Saturday, and certainly before the game against Seton Hall Prep the week after. If they can beat a very winnable game against Columbia and then play well against Seton Hall Prep, maybe this team can still put something together, but right now it looks very tough. And I asked head coach John Fiore, how do you balance out winning now with building for the future? You have a bunch of sophomores and juniors. You have to start looking ahead. And he said, you know what? When you're 3-1 and you have two guys battling for position, the senior wins that battle. When you're 1-3, it's whoever seems to be the younger player with more upside. And at the end of the day, that means that some seniors are really going to have to pick up their pace. We'll have to see if they can do that against Columbia next week. And of course, I'll have that coverage as well as all of your Montclair High School, MKA, and Immaculate coverage over at montclairlocal.news. For the Montclair Local, I'm Andrew Garda. Have yourself a great weekend.